Imagine walking through the dense, shadowy undergrowth of the African rainforest. The ground is covered in a thick, rotting carpet of dead leaves. You step carefully, thinking you are completely alone. But right beneath your boot, the ground begins to breathe. You haven't just stepped on a pile of leaves. You have just triggered a hidden biological landmine. Welcome to the terrifying world of the Gaboon viper. In the darkest corners of the jungle, this creature is the ultimate master of disguise. It is the heaviest and most intimidating viper in all of Africa. Its geometric skin pattern perfectly mimics the dead leaves and shadows on the forest floor. It does not chase its prey. It simply waits. It can lie motionless in the dark for days, completely invisible to the naked eye. But beneath that perfect camouflage lies a horrifying surgical weapon. The Gaboon viper possesses the longest fangs of any venomous reptile on the planet, reaching over 2.5 inches in length. These are not just fangs. They are massive, hollow, hypodermic needles. When a victim steps too close, the ambush is triggered in a fraction of a second. The viper launches its massive head upward. The 2.5-inch fangs plunge violently through the skin, straight into deep muscle tissue. But unlike other snakes that strike and pull back, the Gaboon viper does something far more terrifying. It holds on tight. It locks its jaws and pumps a massive, lethal dose of venom deep into the victim's body. Now, the true biological horror begins. This is not a venom that simply stops your heart or paralyzes your lungs. This venom is designed for pure physical destruction. It is a highly destructive cytotoxic and hemotoxic cocktail. The moment it enters the bloodstream, it begins to break down the cellular walls. The victim experiences excruciating, agonizing pain at the bite site. The surrounding flesh begins to swell rapidly and rot from the inside out. Deep inside the body, the blood vessels are violently torn apart. But the nightmare does not stop there. The venom completely destroys the blood's ability to clot. The victim is suddenly hit with violent waves of vomiting and severe diarrhea. Then comes the most horrifying symptom of all. You begin to bleed from every single orifice in your body. Blood seeps uncontrollably from your gums, your eyes, and your ears. You are literally bleeding out from the inside. Without immediate medical intervention, your internal organs begin to fail. Your kidneys shut down completely, overwhelmed by the toxic waste of your own dying muscles. You lose consciousness as your cardiovascular system collapses. The Gaboon viper does not need to rush. It simply waits in the dark for the victim to bleed to death. Then, it slowly swallows its meal whole. Its massive, expandable jaws can stretch to consume prey much larger than its own head. One of the most fascinating subspecies is the Betis rhinoceros, known for the terrifying horn-like scales protruding from its snout, looking exactly like a mythical dragon hiding in the shadows. As the viper digests its meal, it returns to its silent, invisible state, fading back into the rotting leaves of the jungle floor, ready to shed its skin and even its massive fangs. Yes, just like a shark, this viper sheds its 2.5-inch fangs, and a brand new pair of lethal needles is already waiting right behind them to replace it. A flawless, self-replacing biological weapon system. Most people who fall victim to this snake never even saw it coming. They only felt the terrifying impact of the fangs. Imagine the sheer panic of knowing that your own blood is turning against you. Knowing that your internal organs are hemorrhaging into your stomach. In the wild, there is no mercy and no hospital bed. There is only the dark, silent forest. Nature has designed many ways to execute its creatures. But bleeding to death from every pore of your body is surely one of the most brutal. The gaboon viper is a reminder that the ground we walk on is not always safe. The shadows hold ancient, highly evolved executioners. The next time you walk through a dark forest, look closely at the leaves. What looks like a pile of dry vegetation might just be a set of massive, venomous jaws, waiting patiently for a single wrong step. Would you rather face the fast-acting paralysis of a neurotoxic bite, or endure the slow, agonizing destruction of the gaboon viper's venom? Let us know your deepest fears in the comments below. If this horrific wildlife reality gave you nightmares, hit the like button. Share this video to warn your friends about the unseen monsters of the wild. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell. Join us as we continue to dissect the most fascinating and terrifying secrets of nature. Stay safe out there, and always watch where you step in the dark. See you in the next documentary.